Welcome back, grade 1 students. Welcome in your science lesson. Which lesson? Science lesson. I hope you must be waiting for your science class. Yes, what you are going to study in this class. Yes, correct. Okay, now I'm going to show you some pictures and you are going to tell me the name of that animal and where does that animal lives, right? What you are going to tell me? You will tell me the name of that animal and where that animal lives. Okay. Now, my first picture is this. Which animal is this? It's a cute little elephant, right? This is an elephant. And where does elephant lives actually? It lives in the forest. It can live in the wild places, right? In the forest, in the jungle, right? Why do you think he lives there? Because it's made like that. It can adapt itself to that type of an environment. That is why an elephant lives in the wild. It lives in the forest. It lives in the jungle because it can easily adapt itself to the environment. Okay. Now, which animal is this? It's a cow. Yes. And where does a cow lives? Cow lives in a farm. It's a farm animal, right? It lives in a farm because it can adapt itself to the environmental situation, environmental conditions of a farm. That's why it lives in a farm. Correct. Okay. Now, which animal is this? It's a fish. It's a cute yellow fish. Where does it live? It lives in water. It lives in the sea. It lives in the ocean. Why do you think it lives in this water and sea? Because it can easily adapt itself to the environment, right? Correct. So that means the topic for today is animals and where do they live? Why do they live there? Because they can easily adapt itself to the environment. We have already done this lesson, like this topic before in previous units, but in those units, what we did was we have not gone in detail about the animals about though in that unit. We have discussed all the animals, different animals, where they live, how they live, why they can live over there because they can adapt itself. But today we are going to discuss one particular animal and that is different from other animals. That I'm going to tell you later on. Now let's watch one video. And again, this video is our Edward video. You can easily go and watch on the website later on and you can like that video so that it's going to be safe for you. Are you all ready? Yes? Come on. Let's watch that video now and I'm going to ask questions about this. So please pay attention to the video. There you go.
I am going to swim in the sea. I found a fish, turtle, lamb, and a fish. But I won't go to the place where there's a crab, a shark, a jellyfish, and a seahorse. And there are also dolphins and octopuses.
Okay. So what was that about actually? That was about the sea animals, the animals that lives in the sea. And what was the names of those animals? Can you recall them? There was fish, there was whale, there was shark, there was octopus also. Yes, there were octopus and there are crabs also. Crabs also lives in sea. They lives in sea, they live in ocean, right? So there were all the sea animals, right? Now what I'm going to show you right now is a picture of another animal and this animal we are going to study today. Okay? Alright, so let's see the picture. Okay, there you go. Can you see my screen, children? Yes? Great. Now, which animal is this, children? It's a polar bear. Right. It's a polar bear. Now, where does a polar bear lives? It lives in very, very cold places, right? It can live in very, very cold places. Now, why it lives in very cold places, in snow? Why? Yes? Why can it live in? Because it can adapt itself to the environment of cold places. And there are certain reasons also. And what are those reasons? You can see my polar bear? Okay. Now, the first reason is that this one. They have the first and the very important is they they have two layers of fur to keep them warm. Now, they have how many layers? They have two layers. They have two layers of fur that helps them to keep warm. Now, when you were watching that picture, you saw the polar bear, right? And how healthy, how fat a polar bear is. Now, why the polar bear is fat? Because it has two layers of fur, and these two layers protect it. These two layers help the polar bear, and it keeps it warm in winter because it lives in winter. It lives in the place where it is very, very cold, right? So these two layers, they keeps it warm. Okay, understood? And what else is there? Another reason is that their ears are very small so that very little heat can escape, right? This is the second reason, that their ears are very small, so very little heat can escape from their ears. You see, if your ears are very big, so the heat can easily go out, right? So their ears are very tiny, very small, so very little heat can escape from their ears. So that is why it lives in that area in the very cold weather. And the other reason is that they have huge paws to help spread its weight over the snow. Their paws. You know what paws are? Their feet, right? Their paws, they are very huge. And these huge paws help them spread their weight over the snow, right? These paws help them spread their weight over the snow. And the last one is the white color. The white color helps it blend into its surroundings, right? Their white color helps them to blend into the surrounding. And what is their surrounding? Their surrounding is the snow area, because they live in a snowfall area where there is too much of snow. Okay, now let's watch that picture again and recall what we have done just now. See this polar bear? You can see the fur, right? Now, how fat it looks, because it has huge layers. They have the first one, they have two layers of fur or to keep them warm, right? You understood by looking at the picture again, they have two layers of fur. So these, the two layers, they help them to keep it warm. The second is their ears. Now you can see their ears, how small their ears are. So very little heat can escape from their ears. The third one, they have huge paws. Now you can see their paws, how they are huge. So they help them spread their weight over there, over the snow, over the surroundings, right? And the last one, the white color help it. This white color helps them to blend into the surroundings. So this was the main thing about the polar bear. And same goes for another animal. And which animal is that? Let's see. The other animal is a penguin, right? Same goes for penguin. They also have two layers of fur which helps them protect and keep them warm. They also have the small ears which only helps to escape very little heat from their ears. Then their paws are, you can see how huge their paws are. Again, they have white color which help them to blend into the surroundings. So same goes for polar bear, same goes for penguin. So this was actually about the main topic which we have to do today, and that was how this surroundings, how polar bear adapt itself to its surrounding. Why? Because it have two layers which helps them keep warm. Then their ears are very small, no little heat can escape from their ears. Then their paws are very huge, which help them spread its weight, which helps them spread its weight. And then their white color helps them to blend into the surroundings. So this was the basic things, that because polar bear is the animal that lives in very cold areas, very cold places. So that is why these were the reasons why it lives over there and why it can easily adapt itself to the environment. Do you understand? Right? Now, what I want you to draw any one animal, either a polar bear or a penguin, and write why it adapts itself to the environment. You can write these points very little, one line on one word, that you can write down that they have two layers of fur, they have tiny ears, they have huge paws, they have white color, like this. 4 points you can easily write down. Now, since it is drawing and writing, so I'm going to give you 10 minutes for this task. Your time starts now. Okay, time is up. What have you drawn? Show me your work. Wow, it's so beautiful. Very nice. Great job. Great. So that means that the lesson, the topic which was for today is clear to you all. Right? Okay. Now is the time to wrap up. And in wrap up session, what we are going to do is we are going to have riddles. Ready? Yes. Okay. My first riddle is, okay. I am very fat and I live in wild places, in forest or jungle. Who am I? Yes, I am an elephant. Correct. Wow, great. Good job. Okay. My second one. I am very dark color and I am a bird. I usually fly and live on trees. Who am I? I'm of dark color. I'm a crow. Very good. I am a crow. Wow, great job. Okay. I am mostly of white color and I have thick fur. Who am I? Come on, come on, come on. I'm a polar bear. Very good. Great. Okay. Last one. Okay. Okay. I can be tiny and I can be big, but I live in water. Which animal am I? I am a fish. Wow, great job. I am so happy for you all. Wow, I am so happy. Good class. Very good. Keep it up. I hope you have understood and I hope you are going to watch the videos again on our website and you will be able to do the homework which I'll be posting on portal. Okay? So see you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.